Yes, YouTube wants you to win. And if you are a small creator like myself, sometimes that might be hard to believe, just given your journey, whether it's been a stop and go, you've been trying to get monetized for months, maybe even years at a time, and you may feel like YouTube is kind of out to get you or not really showing you any love. I want to debunk all of that because there has been a shift in the YouTube algorithm for us small creators that we cannot ignore, and I want to break down statistically with the numbers and some facts on why it is imperative that you win on YouTube and why YouTube is actually pushing for you to win. So if you are a small creator and you're thinking about getting started on YouTube, or maybe you've already started your YouTube journey and you're trying to figure out what strategies, what to do, how to get started, then you want to stay on this video because there's some very important information that you need to know that's going to help you fuel you and get you started and motivated to keep giving this YouTube thing a try. Because when I tell you there's money to be made, we're going to get into all of that. Let's get right into it. Hello, beautiful people from across the lands. It is your girl, 𝗖𝗛𝗡. Join me on my journey to financial independence by eliminating debt, creating multiple streams of income, and inspiring others like you to dream again. And here we are talking about the dream of becoming monetized on YouTube and being successful. Now, what kind of sparked me to talk about this is that I have a video about the algorithm. There's been some weird things that I've been trying to figure out when I'm looking at my YouTube videos. I have some videos that are doing very, very well, and then they just stop. And I'm like, YouTube, what's up? Like, why are y'all not continuing to push this video? It just seems to hit like a ceiling in the views. And I was really kind of getting frustrated. And I had a very interesting comment that I'm going to pop up right here where this viewer or supporter of mine on my channel kind of raised the point in regards to maybe the YouTube algorithm might kind of be like out to get us, or not really, looking to support us, because on the back end, it gives them a less opportunity, or, for them to kind of keep more money for themselves if they are not pushing creators out, and in turn, not having to pay us. And that is honestly a thought process that I have had as a small YouTuber. It's just kind of like when you've been trying YouTube and your video is not really moving and you're not really seeing any momentum, you kind of start to have that mentality, just like, dang, YouTube, is you with your girl or you ain't. But I have some very important stats and some data that's going to debunk that. And we all need to have a mind shift because YouTube actually does want us to win. And I'm going to get right into why. Okay, so I have my notes here. I have some very interesting stats, and like always, for those of you who are new to my channel, I do always link the resources or where I find this information, so I'm not making this up. But Keywords Everywhere had a really, really good article that I found. It's an SEO tool that you can use to kind of find, relatively words or what people are searching in regards to YouTube that you can utilize to kind of build your channel. But anyways, they had a very, very in-depth and concrete article breaking down the statistics on YouTube, their revenue, and this is important for us to know. So the first thing we need to talk about to kind of understand why YouTube wants us to win is, first we need to understand, how does YouTube make their money? One of the big ways that YouTube makes their money is through ad revenue. And in 2023, YouTube earned $31 billion from ads. I want you to remember that number, $31 billion from ads. This broke down in this article, they broke it down by the quarter, honey. So in the quarter, this broke down to, in the first quarter, it was $7 billion. In the second quarter, it was $7.6 billion. In the third quarter, it was $8 billion. And in the fourth quarter, they brought in $9 billion. So there was a gradual increase further on throughout the year. As 2024 is wrapping up, I'm really looking forward to seeing how much they brought in for 2024. I'm going to make a very calculated guess that it's probably going to be higher than 31 billion, but these are the stats for 2023. Now, listen to this, y'all. Listen to this, because this blew my mind. So YouTube beats cable TV in ad revenue. Think about that. Really think about that. YouTube beats cable TV in ad revenue, bringing in $15 billion compared to NBC, who had $7 billion, CBS, who had $6 billion, and Fox, who had $5 billion. that is 3 times more than any of the cable networks that I just listed there. Now, why is this important? Marketers are paying attention to this because the way people consume content, the way people consume entertainment is shifting. A lot of people are not watching cable TV as much. A lot of people are either streaming or on YouTube, and those ads are being played on YouTube videos. And the trajectory and the behavior of consumers is showing that because YouTube is bringing in the money way more than the cable TV people. So why is that important for you to know? Marketers are planning to use YouTube videos even more in their strategies. About 66% of them want to boost their YouTube video usage, and 59% aim to set up their organic efforts on the YouTube platform. So marketers are paying attention that, hey, there's a lot of momentum, a lot of buzz happening on YouTube, and we want to put our money over there to get our ads in front of our potential customer base because it's showing that that's where they at. Why is that important for you to know? What videos are they going to play their ads on? Yours. So this really debunks the idea and the ideology, if you will, that YouTube is kind of not wanting us to win or like kind of shutting down the small creators. This is actually the complete opposite. They're seeing the shift in the culture and the kind of the behavior changes that's happening with the consumers being on platforms like YouTube. And not only is YouTube winning, but the marketers are paying attention and realizing now we got to start allocating our budget over here because in cable TV, that viewership is going down. And so if they're going to be coming over here, dumping all this money into ads, they need videos to place those ads on. And who is going to bring those videos? I'll wait. You and me, okay? So YouTube wants us to win. And there's something else we got to get into. So now that we know how YouTube makes money, what does this mean for you? How are you going to make money on YouTube? And I'm going to tell you. Now, remember that $31 billion that YouTube brought in ad revenue. And when 2024, when those number drops, best believe I'm going to be bringing the tea to you. So when you get monetized monetized on YouTube, you join what is called the YPP program, which is the YouTube partner. What is it called? YouTube. I don't even know my own job's name. YouTube partner program. When you get monetized, you join into the YPP. Now, when you get into that, you get a portion of that ad revenue that's coming in. And it's broken down into percentage. You get 55% and YouTube gets 45%. Right? So out of that ad revenue that's coming in, YouTube is actually giving you more on the back end than what they would get when it comes to the split between you and YouTube. No other platform is doing that. Only here at YouTube. So, and one of the things that I realized in my email I got, I think it was like a couple of days ago, YouTube is really pushing for creators to get on here to create content. I got an email from YouTube and I'll post it here in regards to creating live content. They're actually giving out bonuses, which I don't know what's going on. I actually never have been live on YouTube. I don't know. I don't have any fear about going live, but I'm like, I'm like a planner and a prepper, so it's just like it's hard for me to go on live and be like, okay, what are we going to talk about? But right now they do have an incentive that has gone out. I received an email in regards to going live, and you can receive bonuses for going live with your audience. And I think it's like into February or whatever. I'll include a screenshot here. You can pause and read it. But this is letting me know that YouTube understands the value of creators like you and I getting on here and creating more viewers and building more viewership on this platform, because it is bringing them money. And in order for them to benefit from the ad revenue, they need videos to place the ad on. And who is going to bring them those videos? You are. YouTube wants you to win because they win. It is a win-win situation. Many of us are reaching or aiming to get to monetization, and I need you to understand why that is important on this YouTube platform. Monetization just doesn't benefit you, the creator. It also benefits this machine called YouTube. And YouTube understands the more creators we can get monetized, the more money we are going to bring in, because marketers want to get their ads placed on videos. And YouTube is not in the business of creating videos. They're in the business of creating the platform for people like us to create the videos. So why is that important to know? 67% of marketers believe that sharing social videos on platforms like YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok gives the best return on their investment, more than any other market strategy. So they understand that when they place their dollars here, it is the best ROI. So you are super important to get in front of that camera, talk, be yourself, reach monetization, because YouTube needs you to be successful. Your success is their success, okay? You have to remember that. You have to shift your mindset to be successful here on this YouTube platform. You got to understand that this is a win-win strategy. In order for YouTube to make money, they need you. They need you. And I really feel like the shift in like pushing small creators is that YouTube brought in $31 billion. And I am going to get into my next video here on the percentage on the current success rate on YouTube. So this is people who's actually getting monetized, into the YouTube, making it into the YPP program and what they're bringing in. And it's very interesting because it's really not that much. The success rate currently is kind of small, but they brought in $31 billion off of this small amount of success rate. So YouTube is looking like, if we did this off this percentage of people being successful on YouTube, what happens if this percentage gets successful? And they need you. So you have to have a mindset shift. You have to believe that you are able to win and that YouTube wants you to win. Okay? And so I have a mental wealth finance journal because I talk about this all the time with something I like to call money trauma, our own mental blockers when it comes to wanting more or having more. We kind of got to dig through that stinking thinking and kind of get rid of that stuff. And so to kind of help you navigate that, I do have my mental wealth finance journal on Amazon. Is less than $12, and it is journal prompts to kind of help you dive into my theme of dream, believe, and achieve. Dream, so there's journal prompts on the thought. What are some of the things that you are dreaming about, some of the things that you want to kind of help you kind of get into that elevated space? And then it gets into the belief. What are some of the beliefs or some of the mindsets that you have that's kind of blocking you from your dream? And then the achieve is, what do you need to do to make that dream a reality? Hence my channel, Hope for Reality. So to really help you, to kind of motivate you and get you your mindset in the right shift, you definitely want to check out the Mental Wealth Finance Journal. But in all, if you don't take anything away from this video, you need to know that YouTube wants you to win and YouTube needs you. They need you. So I hope you found this video helpful. Until next time, please remember to dream, believe, and achieve.